I love that you just said that too, because what people don't understand is when you speak about bids and prison and stuff like that, instead of like, I feel like it's a way you could go with it. It ain't all just like prison talk. Sometimes it could give a person jewels, because a lot of black men or people get incarcerated for crimes that they didn't even do. And they never had the experience of getting locked up. They don't know what the fuck to do when they hit that yard.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So how does that work for a person? You see a youngin coming in there 18 just like yourself,
Right.
and he you could tell he never been to jail, never nothing.
Yeah.
He don't know nothing.
Yeah.
What would you say to him? Is it
Step in this bitch and I'm ready to work. No Wellin, yeah, that shit on my shit.
Oh shit, it's no Wellin.
Ready?
Yeah, we ready. I'm waiting on you.
Yeah, so what happened was I wound up, getting out the hole. I got people that's with me. But mind you, like I said, I didn't have nobody sending me money. You know what I'm saying? I ain't had nobody helping me on the street. You know what I'm saying? All the little girlfriends, I thought I never had a girlfriend.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? My idea of the girlfriend was I come over, hit her real quick, and I'm gone. I'm about to go back hustling, hang out with my family, right?
Right.
So what happened was, man, the dude said, I say, man, I'm trying to get a little hustle so I could, go to commissary, because I couldn't go to commissary.
Hold, but take us back though, because you left the DC jail when? And when did you first get to the Fed?
I left DC jail in 2009. And I went to the Feds. I got to the Feds. I got to United States Pollock, Louisiana in 2009.
Right.
It took me 2 planes and a bus. And mind you, I was scared of heights, so I faked the siege and all that so they could scratch me off that plane. The marshals picked my big ass up, carried me on the plane, and put me in the seat. Took my ass to motherfucking Oklahoma holdover.
So nobody never do a whole bid in the DC jail? They gotta go to the Fed?
Yeah, once you get that time, you go on the Fed. I did 2.5 years of the jail straight. You know what I'm saying? You got dudes that, like Deron from Potomac Gardens, Boy Wonder. Boy Wonder was in the jail for 10 years.
In the DC jail?
In DC jail. Fight multiple homicides and shit. You know what I'm saying? So, it depends on your case and how big your case is. And once you get your time, you gone.
Once they sentence you, it's it.
Yeah, that's it. You gone. Once you get that time, it's over with. You gone.
What joint you go to first?
I went to Pollock, Louisiana, United States Penitentiary. I've been to all penitentiaries. A lot of dudes, they be cheap because they say, I've been to the Feds, but they've been to Lowe's and Medium. I went to a yard, but when you step on the yard, there's dudes out there putting ski masks on, and they got bone crushers in their hand. They done cut out the beds and shit, and they waiting for the wrong nigga to come on the yard. And it's an open yard. It was an open yard down there back then. So wasn't no gates, wasn't shit sectioned off. They putting you on the yard, and you need to go find your homies.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's when you come out that door. You gotta stick your chest out, hold your head up, and you gotta walk like I'm the baddest motherfucker down here. You know what I'm saying? And that's where it's crazy, because I thought I was the only one to do it, but this is what I say about all us having something in common. All us relating to each other, coming from the same places. People, dudes and females from this area, the DMV, are naturally aggressive, right? And the old timer, look, Egg Yoke from down the quarters, right? Yoke say, man, I knew you was a home. I said, how do you know that? He say, man, because the way you walk through that door. I say, damn, for real, Holmes? He say, man, as you do time, you're gonna start seeing the homies from, it's like you got Bammers, right? Bammers, out of towners. They got a certain walk. They walk like most of them country boys. Right. You know what I mean? And they got a certain walk, but the homies, you know a homie, because a homie coming through that motherfucker, head up, they fist clenched, like they ready. You know what I mean? They ready to swing that bag or run, but they ready for something, goddamn. But
how long you was in Pollock?
I was in Pollock 2 years, 2.5 years.
Okay.
And that's when I got down Pollock. See, people think that Eon is DC Blacks. DC Blacks is the family that you gonna meet once you step out the feds that's gonna have your back. When you ain't go to the store, one of them homies gonna be the one to feed you. You know what I'm saying? When you get off that bus, you need a knife, he gonna be one to give you that. You know what I mean? When other races or somebody trying to hurt you, you know what I mean? Their duty is to make sure you make it back home.
Right.
You know, and them the people you gonna eat with, them the people you gonna sleep with in the cell, them the people you gonna walk down the walk with when you get your walking partner. You know, but a lot more homies, they get more comfortable with doing time, and they more comfortable with themselves. So they say, I don't need homie to be my walking partner. I can have a walking partner that's from out of town.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But like learning the ropes, your walking partner 9 times out of 10, when you penitentiary and literate, your walking partner is gonna be another homie.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So that's why I became a part of the DC Blacks, and that became my family.
Right.
So I could go from this yard, mind you, I'm 19 years old. I mean, I'm 20. I turned 21 down Polar. All right, what's up, home team? All right. I turned 21 down Oak Hill, right? I mean, down Polar. I became a man in the penitentiary, right? And here it is. What happened was, becoming a man and being so far away from home, this really became my family, right? So you get off the bus, homie. As long as you from that motherfucker DMV, I ain't give a fuck who you was, how you look, what your sexual preference was. Yeah. I'm gonna walk up to you and say, hey, what's up, homie? You need something? And I'm there for you. Yeah. I'm there for you because anywhere I go, y'all gonna be there for me. You know what I'm saying? Y'all gonna hold it down for me.
I love that you just said that too, because what people don't understand is when you speak about bids and prison and stuff like that, instead of like, I feel like it's a way you could go with it. It ain't all just like prison talk. Sometimes it could give a person jewels, because a lot of black men or people get incarcerated for crimes that they didn't even do. And they never had the experience of getting locked up. Right. They don't know what the fuck to do when they hit that yard. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. So how does that work for a person? You see a youngin' coming in there, 18, just like yourself, right? And you could tell he never been to jail, never nothing. Yeah. He don't know nothing. Yeah. What would you say to him? Is it guaranteed like he gonna have to get in some shit, guaranteed, or can he do his bit without no problems? Is that possible?
Oh, you coming in young, you gonna get into it. You gonna, whether you got a buddy that gets you into it, or whether you find it yourself.
Step in this bitch and I'm ready to work. No Wellin, yeah, that shit on my shirt.